All right, well, how'd the first day of practice go, Deandre?
I think it went good. It was a lot of intensity on both sides. I mean, us as an offense just filling out the new defense, just going against a four down in spring, and I think that everybody excited today.
Mike, Coach Blesh getting that promotion to offensive coordinator. What do you think that's going to mean for this offense, and just how excited are you for him for that opportunity?
I think it'll be good. I think he is a great coach and runs a lot of great concepts for us. And me personally, I love having an O line coach as the OC. I mean, it's a lot more running for me.
For sure. And then go ahead, bro.
Hey, you mentioned the new coaches. Bringing a lot of guys in this year. You got a whole new defensive staff. You got a quarterbacks coach after not having one last year. Is it going to be important for you guys to develop some chemistry with this new staff through the course of spring, and how do you think that's going to proceed?
Definitely. I think a lot of things on the field correlate to having trust in coaches. So you definitely have to develop that trust so guys know why they're doing what they're doing and believe that they're doing the right thing. And I think as long as we just keep coming out to practice every day, working hard and competing, I think those relationships will just build themselves.
Now, obviously, you decided to come back for this super senior season. What went into that decision for you, and what was important?
Um, at the end of the day, I think I just love being a part of the Mean Green football team. I wasn't ready to hang it up yet, and I think that this move was the best move for my football career, like trying to pursue a career at the next level. And I also wanted to come back and help my coach win another championship if I can.
I mean, you have a few of them on the team. Pirtle and Tyree Davis, Dion Noville. Uh, do you feel like there's a little bit, I don't want to say more leadership, but there's a little bit of experience from y'all that y'all can help with ushering in some of the new guys, whether it's at quarterback, whether it's on defense, receiver, all that stuff?
Definitely. Just having a lot of experienced guys, it really excels the team in a way because I mean, we've guys who've been here before, who've seen the worst, seen the best, and a lot of guys haven't seen that before. So they're getting to hear from somebody who's walking with them and practicing with them as well.
And after the way last season went, I mean, for y'all as upperclassmen, older guys, was there kind of an anxiety to get back on the field, start to fix things?
Yes, I mean, of course, we didn't have a spring last year, so I mean, everybody's just excited. I mean, last football season we only had really fall camp to install, so this year we're getting a lot of more time and we can take it a little slower, and I think that's gonna be great for us.
A lot of changes in the roster since last year. I mean, obviously, you lost a few seniors, a few guys transferred out. Is it just a different feel out there and a different look with so much turnover on the roster?
I think it's different, but at the same time, it's still the same. I think we have a lot of new guys that have bought into the culture, and not in a sense replacing those guys that left, but they're trying to step up, and I think they fit in with the family that we have here.
And I mean, y'all return all five starting offensive linemen. You have a lot of guys. You have a lot of depth on the offensive line. Uh, how confident are you in that group going through spring, going into fall of next year? Just having all those guys back after the season that they had in 2020.
I'm very confident. I think that every week that we got better over the season as an O line and as a running back room as well because we feed off each other. And I think they just kept getting better. And I seen a lot of good things today for the first day without even pads on. So I think everybody's going in the right direction.
All right, you good, Brett?
You mentioned the Blesh is, you know, moving up into that new spot in complex. What's it been like to kind of work with him over the course of the years? He's someone you've enjoyed spending some time with and getting to know.
It is. It's been great. I mean, he's a guy that's always tried to like take away from the coaching, keep it personal as well, like develop a personal relationship with me. And I just think that's great to have as a player. Like when you have a coach that's focused on you as well, like outside of football. And he's a very smart coach, and I just love being coached by him.
All right, man. So you guys just glad to be back out there?
Oh yes, sir. Going through those few days of workouts, being able to be back on the field was a great feeling.
What was what were the point of emphasis? I know it's only day one, but just what was it like going through drills, getting into with the coaches and stuff like that? How did all that go?
Just focusing on our attention to detail and new techniques, and just going over our new defense. It was pretty good.
You mentioned the new defense, obviously with the new defense coordinator. What has it been like getting to understand how have you been understanding the new defense, and what's the biggest change besides obviously the 4-man front?
Yeah, the 4-man front and just different coverages and gaps that we got to fill. Coach Bennett is a great coach. With his defense bringing in, he expects a lot out of us, and his intensity is very high. So he expects us to come in and get extra film and just learn, and then just keep building the defense.
Yeah, he said he was going to be pretty multiple. Have you seen that so far with what they're starting to install? The fact that you guys will maybe move around, do a few different things?
Oh yes, sir, a lot.
Obviously, you have those super seniors coming back, Tyreek coming back, a lot of guys, Deandre coming back. I know he's not there for the spring, but what does that mean to y'all as a defense to have those guys back this year?
Having those guys back just means that we have more leaders on the field, come out there and expect a lot out of each other. If they would have left, then we would have had new leaders. But it just add more history and just the leadership around the defense back on the team.
A lot of new coaches on this staff. Then you guys are going to have to kind of rebuild that chemistry. Do you feel like that's going to be a process you'll have to go throughout the spring, developing chemistry with these guys?
Yeah, of course, but what I've noticed so far, these coaches going to come in every day and coach and give us their all, so we got to give them their all. They don't take nothing like less for us. They expect a lot out of us, and they coach us hard.
You think that'll help with the process of maybe developing that chemistry that Coach Luttrell always talks about being so important?
Yes, sir. Just the coach is holding us to a high standard and not going for anything less that'll make us a better defense.
Y'all have a lot of returners from defense, and obviously it didn't go the way y'all wanted to last year. Do y'all as a unit kind of feel that, I don't want to say pressure, but kind of anxiety to get out there and start to fix the problems?
Yes, sir. Day one, we knew everything wasn't going to be perfect with the new install on the defense, but everybody was going out there. The effort was pretty good, and everybody was dialed in and paying attention to the details, and everybody just went out there and just did their best.
Is there a hunger from you guys after the way last year finished off? Losing that bowl game like that?
Yes, sir. We talk about it every day. How we don't want that to happen again, and we work every day so that don't happen again. And we just always hold each other accountable, and we just locked in and just working harder so that it doesn't happen again.